So Friday, my dad gave me a brisket that somebody had ordered and then canceled. He said, hey, you smoke a brisket? I said, absolutely. So we're smoking a brisket. Last night, I trimmed it up, seasoned it, threw it on the Traeger before we went to bed. Woke up this morning, we're just about out of pellets. We're heading to Lowe's to go pick up some more pellets to keep the smoke going. Little sneak peek. Smells amazing. But we're just about out of pellets, so time to go fill her up. Making coffee.
Yeah. It's way too early on a Sunday morning. Just because.
Yeah, but you have an opportunity to go get a nice homemade latte, a handmade latte.
Yeah, I know, but I need like coffee right now.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, right.
$17 for 40 pounds. Yes, please. All right, hopper's topped off, so we're good to go for the rest of the smoke. I just checked the temperature. We're sitting around 150, so we're got a little ways to go to get to 165, and then we'll pull it and wrap it. All right, we're pulling it. We got some rendered fat here to juice it up, and it's time to wrap. Downtown Buckeye. Very old. We've been there for something. Was it Sierra's basketball or Bryce's basketball or Sierra's volleyball? I forget. Probably basketball. I forget. Cali Tacos. There's our Mexican restaurant. We were here one time once. Like we sat at the bar. So on my way home yesterday from my mom's house, I stopped in at Total Wine on Camelback because I was told that their selection is pretty good compared to other Total Wines. So I stopped in there, and they did have some brands of tequila that I have not able to find anywhere else. But the last time I went to my Total Wine, they actually had a pretty decent selection. It's just a matter of like, what are the prices like? So now that I've stopped into a couple different liquor stores, a couple different places, kind of have a general idea, most places are within $5 for the most part. But Tiffany found this place down in downtown Buckeye called Big K's liquor store, and we looked up, we tried to look them up online, and it just went to the Drizzly, is that what it's called? Drizzly app, where you can have liquor delivered to you, and it tells you where it's coming from, so it tells you the store that it's coming from. And so I was scrolling through Big K's selection, and they had a pretty good selection of tequila, so I was like, we gotta make the trip. So we got nothing going on today, so we decided to make the trip down to Buckeye. Argento's Pizza and Wings. And a Chevron. Enchanted Lotus Games. There's the Burt Butcher. Tiff came here for a 40. What's your go-to?
Plastic.
Oldie. All right, we're back. We scored a couple bottles of tequila. One brand that I've seen pretty commonly, but since I was there, I figured time to buy a bottle of it since I've seen it like 3 or 4 different places. And then a bottle that we got that I've not seen anywhere else. It's one of the cheaper bottles of tequila. So yesterday, I picked up the El Tequilano Reposado, which, if you remember, I've been drinking the Grand Reserve Reposado, which is fantastic. And I did a side-by-side taste test of the two Reposados, and there's definitely a difference. The Reserve, definitely smoother. I could sip on it, though it's still not as good as the Fortaleza Reposado, but there's a big difference. This one, Tiff and I agreed, both really hard to sip on this one. This is definitely not a sipping tequila, but fantastic in a margarita. I made a margarita, I was like, wow, that is night and day difference, like how amazing a little bit of ice and lime make that tequila. So today, I found the Blanco expression of the El Tequilano. Again, 25 bucks, like super cheap, but it's additive free, made in the traditional ways, and great family and company from what I've read. And then I also picked up the El Tesoro Blanco, which is again, additive free, another like famous family owned and ran distillery. And they have a ton of different expressions and variations. They have a Grand, like, I don't know, Grand Reserve, single barrel, like there's all kinds of different stuff there. But anyway, that's the one that I've seen actually pretty commonly. I just haven't picked up a bottle, so I picked up a bottle today, and so I got those two silvers now. And then of course on Friday, I don't think I vlogged it, but I picked up a bottle of the Fortaleza Reposado, and this one I did sip on and actually enjoyed. I told Tiffany, wow, that like actually enjoying the sipping of this tequila. So I finally tried a tequila that I actually enjoy sipping on. Like I said, the El Tequileno Reposado Reserve, sippable, but not as enjoyable as the Fortaleza. So my tequila collection is growing. I told Tiffany I need a liquor cabinet, I need a liquor shelf to start displaying some of these bottles. I'm kind of proud of my selection so far. So here's what we're looking at right now. Like I said, I got the Blanco and Reposado El Tequilenos, the Grand Reserve Reposado, El Tesoro Blanco. I'm almost out of my Fortaleza Blanco. That's been fantastic, fantastic tequila. Though again, didn't enjoy sipping on it. It was very, I don't know, like acidic almost. Like it was just very like, there was a lot going on my tongue. Very electric. This has been extremely smooth, the Reposado. So that's what I got so far. I'm rocking. Bottle of mezcal from Trader Joe's that Chuck and Amy brought over when they came over for dinner that one night. Of course, I'm still getting through this bottle of Three Amigos Añejo my dad got me. Not great. Definitely couldn't sip on it. Didn't enjoy it at all. But not bad in a margarita. And of course, we still have our rum selection, our Mai Tais, our Bumbu, our Sailor Jerry's. The only other brand of tequila that we've bought on a consistent basis, in fact, Tiffany drank almost the whole bottle herself because I've been drinking these other tequilas, is Espolón. And that one, again, is very common pretty much in every single grocery store I've been in since I started looking at tequilas. Everyone carries it. It's a short, stubby bottle, less than 30 bucks for both the Blanco and the Reposado, and they're both fantastic in cocktails. So highly recommend those if you're looking for a good tequila that's cheap. So Tiffany picked up this strawberry lime flavored salt from the liquor store that we went to, and it's actually really good. It adds just a hint of strawberry, so it's not overpowering. It's just like this little sweetness, little fruity sweetness on the finish. It's fantastic. And Tiffany's trying the Blanco El Tequileno, and I'm drinking the Reposado. El Cointreau. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. No excuse, I completely just forgot to vlog the whole brisket experience. My dad came over and I pulled the brisket out of the cooler, chopped it up. It was fantastic. A little dry, like it had the nice like fat cap, and I poured the reduced fat all over the top when I wrapped it, so I had this like great, amazing like oily like texture, like I really enjoyed. But the meat in the middle itself, little on the dry side. On the lean side, very dry. On the fatty brisket side, good stuff. It was good stuff. But yeah, Dad came over, chopped it up. Sierra came home from work, Bryce came downstairs, and we just had dinner together. It was fantastic. So I apologize for not vlogging it. But we're all cleaned up now, and we're gonna enjoy the last few minutes of daylight with a cocktail. We've been making margaritas all day. They're fantastic. The El Tequileno, Reposado, and Blanco tequilas have been fantastic. Would you agree?
You said fantastic like 4 times just now.
No, I didn't.
They are fantastic.
And that's the weekend. We'll see you next time.